Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back. Hello, hello. We are. Oh wait. Whoops. That's not the actual start button. That would be the fast forward button. There we go. It's been a little bit since I've last played, and of course, I'm still playing Fire Red, so I'm used to different control setup and all that. So I'm taking some time to get reacquainted here. We gotta just battle our way back through Who Knows Cut. Here we go, yes. We can go all the way to the next Poké Center. It's our next objective. It's highly important we reach there. There's a guy down there. It's not as necessary to fight, but could provide some good money and experience, so I mean it's... Oh, you have a level 20 Caterpie. Like, can we talk about your strategy here? Because I'm not sure you have a good strategy here. Considering it's supposed to be a Butterfree at level 10, I'm just throwing it out there. Might either want to invest some other Pokemon, maybe you want to evolve it. It's got a Weedle too. Let me guess, it's also level 20. Just guess he really likes his bug Pokemon and not evolve them. Guess it's a thing. Nah, yes, see? See, sir? Okay, Venonat is at least a different Pokemon. I actually don't know when Venonat is supposed to evolve into a Venomoth. Like, I don't even know if it happens just by trade or by level. But it seems a little bit reasonable to have at least a Venonat at level 20 versus the Weedles and Caterpies. Kind of fits at least with the theme of, like, you know, his bug Pokemon. And to be fair, having them evolved to their big forms could be a little bit dangerous. Could have been quite... Actually, I have to fight her, right? No, okay. So I will fight her now. I would never condescend anybody, because that's what Pokemon battles are for. I'll just win. See? You have a Meowth. It's not a Persian, so I mean, I can handle it. Alright, Pikachu, looks like you're gonna have to come back. Take a breather. You've done well, though. Oh, right, Raticate. Gotta switch it up. Stay in formation. Alright, little Hyper Fang. Ugh! The Meowth is quick. Was not expecting that, not with Eradicate out and about. Alright. Wasn't even worth anything. Journey back to the Pokemon Center. Here we go. It's beautiful. There we go, Pokemon Center. I'm pretty certain the two guys that I skipped back there are hikers anyway. And Pikachu's not known for dealing with the rock types. Like, definitely... Like, if they have the Machops, it's at least a better strategy to go with. Because then I at least have a chance, but... Not the rock and ground types. That is not... It's not something Pikachu enjoys fighting against. Oh! I believe we have ourselves a duel! I shall first paralyze you. Oh! And then we'll just use quick attacks. Because I'm pretty certain Thunderbolt isn't going to actually deal that much damage. Yeah, and she's trying to use Quick Attack, which makes sense. I'm also a level higher than you. Yes, see? I knew Thundershock definitely wasn't going to cut it. Like Thunderbolt might. Thunderbolt's actually quite strong compared to Thundershock. There's a critical hit. Alright, then a Clefairy. Even better. I can just use Thunderbolt. Okay. Apparently the special is actually not too shabby. The worst part of all this is I think I have to retreat the Pikachu. Had that hit 5 times, Pikachu would have been dead. So now I have to retreat because I'm pretty certain a Thunderbolt isn't going to knock out the Clefairy. Thank you for missing with the Sing, by the way. I would have been highly unhappy there. Anyway. That is that. Now all sorted out. I'm gonna go back into the Pokemon Center. And I at least will go and find... Luckily, the hiker that was down south is actually, like, easier to get than you would think. Because you have... If you want to go back on foot that way, you have to go right past him. The one up north we can only get while we're going the way we were going anyway. There we go. He's right there. He's right there. If this fight goes... basically if Pikachu doesn't level up and Raticate does... Or... I'll explain it later. I think that's a better idea. Rather than try to explain it right now. Gotta do all these maths in my head. It's actually pretty strong. 12 damage from a tackle? It's not a particularly good sign. Yep. Yep. Gonna just bring you back, Pikachu. Just gonna hide you in the background. This is why we teach Raticate Water Gun. These very specific scenarios. Alright. There we go. There's Pikachu at level 22. That's what we're looking for. Alright, so he's bringing up the Onix. So if Raticate remains healthy, we might go tackle the other one. But... okay, never mind. Raticate's special is apparently good enough. And I get it, it's being rock and ground, that's a double weakness to the water, but I really wasn't expecting a one-shot. But, you know. Ooh! That was close. Don't need Pikachu up in the front. That would be a waste. And a free hit on that Raticate? No siree! Alright. I'm not a little toughie. I'm a big toughie. I got a bicycle. Fear the Reaper. Alright. A simple Geodude? Sir, please. Take me seriously. There we go. We've already established that Raticate is actually just incredibly powerful with his water guns. Okay, good, a Machop. Now that's actually a threat to the Raticate. Try this Hyper Fang attack. Low kick. Oh, yes! The odds of that missing. So small. Alright, Raticate leveled up. Geodude, slightly unfortunate because the Geodude is coming out. However, Kadabra, he does good stuff. He does all the good things. Yeah, we'll just stick with Confusion. Attaboy. Attaboy. I'll do a simple seismic toss. Just make sure I hit him. There we go. That was pretty nice, actually. Glad that all worked out. Do a little bit of rearranging, and then we're gonna teleport back to our new Pokemon Center, because we have to go through the big and dark, scary Cave of Death. It's gonna be a good day. This is what you all paid to see, the Dark Cave of Doom. Alright, we shall walk in, and then heal up. So this was something that they got fixed later on in the series, but so I have to manually use cut like I would to use manually dig to get out of spots, but I have to manually cut these trees down with the Charmeleon. Thankfully, the Charmeleon is up at the top and cut is at the top of his list. So there we go. It's not as difficult. It is just tiresome when you do that all the time. So Blinding Flash now illuminates this whole entire area up. Like, you can see that there was still, the rock formations and all that. It's not completely dark. You can technically maneuver your way through that, actually, but it's just easier, honestly, if you just go through it. Like, just put on the flash and see where you're going. Bring out your flashlights. Bring out the torches. Oh, good, we got an encounter. So that's one of those rare instances in which we got an encounter right as we're gonna go into a battle here. So rarely it happens. It has to do with, like the triggers. Like there's actually quite a number of triggers of when moving around, especially in the cave, of like when a Pokemon can appear. Because there's essentially there's the frame in which you're trying to move, then you move, and then if you're like still holding the direction, it's another frame of you trying to move. And so when I had moved down, like I was still holding down, so there was a frame in which it would have checked before the fight, and it just so happens that like I've rarely seen it. The number of times that I play Pokemon, especially the original version, it's so rare. Okay, I'm okay with Flash not being able to use that in a battle. That's not terrible. The fact that I have to use Seismic Toss is a little bit terrible, but it's one of the reasons we taught it to Kadabra. There we go. Anyway, still pretty cool that we got to see the Pokemon fights at the same time that we entered into his sight range. Because Pokemon, getting into a random battle with Pokemon is pretty high on the list of the order of things that it'll process through. So, alright, time to bring out the bicycle. So a lot of these fights in here are actually mandatory. There's quite a couple we don't have to take, but pretty much the first 2 floors is filled with fights that we have to go through. And on top of that, you got all these encounters. Luckily, they're weak. I drop Pokemon when I'm home. How am I doing on time, actually? That's actually not terrible. That's good stuff. Oh good, it's another Slowpoke. So Slowpokes are psychic, but they're also water, so they can be a little bit scary for my usual setup. And they're actually, like, not too bad on the strength department. I mean, that was just 20 damage. Like, he's quite high up in levels. Alright, what's he disabling? Okay, good. I'm okay with that. We'll just keep doing our thing here. Don't mind me. Okay, there's a confusion. Yes. Oh, no. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead just switch, not risk it. I don't know how much hurting myself would do, but there's a good chance it was gonna be 7 points of damage or more, so there we go. I guess Fury was disabled. I didn't see that. Or Charmeleon was disabled. I wasn't reading the text. Just kind of going my way through here. Ugh. The worst part, too, is I probably would have done Peck. Like, it just tends to be more accurate. But, of course, I got disabled, so that's cute. You're exhausted. You're exhausted after one battle? Alright. Dig our way out, because we can't use the teleport, but it's okay, because Dig will bring us back here to the Pokemon Center, which is actually very useful. In later generations of Pokemon, they fixed that and they just put you at the entrance. So, in the Fire Red, Leaf Green remakes, you still have to cut down the trees to get to where you need to go. So, I'm gonna go put myself back where I was before with that last fight, and we'll continue from there. See you shortly. Ah, yes, I forgot. I was right. I'm here back again. Woo, trainer. It's fine. I'll put it somewhere there. Because normally what I've done was taken a pause and then introduce myself back into it, but I just straight up went for the battle. I forgot. I'm on auto cruise at the moment. Little tired. Had to do some yard work, of course. So little exhausted. Intensive labor is not my forte. Physical labor of the body. Oh god, paralyzed. But it's a burn, so I mean that works out well in the end. Anyway, so I should explain as well, like, every time... Okay, yeah, just making sure we didn't level up, because I know I'm not paying attention. But every time you go back into the cave, right, the trees regrow, so I have to cut my way back through the trees. Then I have to reuse the move Flash to light up the corridor that is Dark Cave. So, oh nice, thank you for having a critical hit, because the Leech Sea Paralyzed combination was not working out well for me. So that saved me a bit of time there. We'll keep going, it's fine. We still have backup Pokemon, and it'll be fine. But yes, and this is one of the reasons why I hate this Dark Cave, the Rock Tunnel, because it's just, oh, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay, there we go. Let's get at least this fight out of the way. About costume players? No, but I know about cosplayers. Alright. Sending out the Charmander. Respects to the guy for having a Charmander. Alright, but I do have to retreat. Gotta bring out the Fearow here. The Rage! Alright. We'll do the Fury attack, because there's a good chance we can get more damage dealt. Especially when it's a critical hit. Come on, go. Ugh, Rage. It is slowly building his attack, but it'll be fine. Come on. I wanted to hit him 3 times, that's all I wanted. It would have been nice. Yeah, get another critical hit while you're at it. Really make sure. Okay, good. Charmeleon's level 22. Excellent news. I'll keep him out, especially against this Cubone. Like, any ground moves he has, not gonna happen here. Okay, now you want to hit more than twice. Alright, if he hits 5 turns again, then it's actually pretty good. Critical hit is going to increase my chances of making sure it's down and out. So close. So close. Just use the standard peck. Bone Club is a ground type move, so we lucked out there. Because of course, we're flying. That's that. That is indeed. And I think I'll keep on going. Because I know I'm still within the time limits that I would usually do to make videos. And now that Charmeleon is no longer desperately injured. Desperate need of a Pokemon Center. Here we go. And then... So there's actually 2 guys. There's 2 paths where they basically just form a square or even a rectangle. But there's 2 guys, 1 lower, 1 top. You don't have to face both of them. You can if you so wish. It's not... Like, if you really need those experience points. They're both hikers, if I remember correctly. That's one of the reasons why I don't bother facing them, especially once I have the Charmander. Now, the scary part here is that Geodude can know the move Rock Throw. Or just use a self-destruct. That's cute. That's okay. So nobody gets experience points. Alright then. I can't... I'm not a better technician if it's your fault. Like, the only reason I won is because I had 5 other Pokemon. You just... I shouldn't technically be upset because that saves time? But I mean... Really? Just... Why? Why? I don't get it. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back to Mr. Self-Destruct, and then we'll continue from there. See you shortly. And we're back. Beautiful bicycle moments here, and a lot to go through. So there's this guy, right? You can squeeze just past him, and then there's... Hang on here. There's another guy we can squeeze right past. There is an item in here? I don't think I need it. I think it's an escape rope. See, if that guy is right there, just waiting. And then there's another guy, like you can go down south, but there's another guy at the very bottom. And because they're all hikers, I really don't want to face them. They're not exactly my friends. I do not. Good, an Onyx. I don't need you. But because, you know, I have flying, I I think you could squeeze past this girl here. I think it's a last, and she typically has, like, the Nidorans. You know. Either that or it's gonna be like the Jigglypuffs, and I don't want to mess with that. But you could squeeze right past her. This guy, have to face, though. So that was a bit of a long section, but that shows you that you can skip those guys. In Fire Red Remake, that gets fixed a little bit, where I know you have to face one of those hikers back in the previous room, and I think you have to fight... I don't know why I'm trying to run away from this fight. It's not gonna work. I think you also have to fight the girl that we just passed as well in Fire Red, but because of the limited screen size and the programming that's involved there. Okay, that's cool. Alright, I can take another rock throw. It's okay. So long as he doesn't use self-destruct like the last Geodude I found, everything's gonna be okay. Alright. Yep, there's another rock throw. Okay, it's on a damage roll. That's unfortunate. Dealt 35 or more damage on the second throw, so that's all cute. Unfortunately, Nidoking is not in a position to really take on the Geodude. Like, at least he's actually, like, quite strong. I don't know why Geodude is using Defense Curl. I mean, it's gonna work, but I don't know. He could attack. That's a strategy that could work. Yeah, see? Look. You could do that. I get it that it's not as strong as a rock throw against the flying Pokemon, but it's something you could do. It's an option. And options are nice to have. Alright, yep, there goes a rock throw, but of course, ooh, yes! That's what I'm talking about, Nidoking. Show him what for. Alright. Not very effective. Another Geodude. Nidoking is going to get a bunch of experience points. And unfortunately, we have to sit through all of this now. So, at least in the past couple days, like, we've had some rain. Oh, okay. I don't need to talk about rain anymore because... Oh, nice, Nidoking. Was not expecting that. Alright, there's a Graveler. Good, alright. I'm actually gonna see if he'll do a self-destruct. He should have it if a level 21 Geodude could. Yeah, see? See what I mean? It wasn't worth really switching out the Pokemon at that rate. Like, even if it was just to give, like, Nidoking experience points, he's gonna be on his own fighting anyway. I didn't even outmuscle you, sir. Alright, so I know I'm coming up on time here eventually. So I will pause here. I'm gonna go heal up back at the center, and then I will put myself back here in time for the next episode. Until then, I hope you're all enjoying your week, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.